Good morning, children. Welcome to today's EVS class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Abdul in the Garden. In this chapter, you will learn different parts of plants and different types of roots. Let's see what happened when Abdul is in the garden. It was a holy day. Abdul was helping his Abbu in the garden. Abbu was cleaning the dried leaves and grass from the vegetable beds. Abdul started to pull out the grass from one of the beds. He found that it was not easy to pull out even the small grass. His hands became red by the effort. Abbu said, "Why are you pulling the grass? The roots of the grass are very strong. You will have to dig them out." When Abdul digged them out, he saw that the roots of the grass plant were longer and much more spread out than the parts of the plant above the ground. So children, what we can understand from this, roots are very strong and they spread deeply in the ground. So they hold the plant firmly in the soil. Children, most of the plants have same basic parts. Each part has its own work to do. These parts work together and keep the plant alive. Let's see the different parts of a plant. A plant can be divided into two parts. They are called shoot and root. You can see in this picture, these are the different parts of a plant, and we can divide these parts into shoot and root. The part of a plant which is above the soil is called shoot. So, the parts of plants above the soil is called shoot. And the part of the plant that grows under the soil is called root. You can see under the soil, that is called root. Shoot include all the parts that grows above the soil. That means all the parts above the soil. That means flowers, fruits, leaves, stem, bud. All these are included in shoot. And the part grows below the soil is called root. And there are two types of roots. In case of some plants, several small and thin roots grows from the main big root. Such roots are called tap root. You can see this. There are one primary root, big primary root, and there are so many small roots coming from this main root. This type of roots are called tap root. Examples: rose, hibiscus, bean, mango tree, carrot, radish, etc. And in case of some other plants, there are no main roots. They have a number of tiny roots attached to the end of the stem. You can see in this picture. There are several tiny roots. There are no any primary big root. And all the roots are attached to the end of the stem. It looked like a bunch of fibers, and these are called fibrous roots. For example, grass, bamboo, coconut tree, etc. So there are two types of roots. which are them fibrous roots and taproot. In taproot, there are one big root and many small roots coming from the main root. And in case of fibrous roots, there are several tiny roots. There is no primary root. Now, what are the functions of roots? Let's check what are the functions of roots. First one, roots hold the plant firmly in the soil. If a plant didn't have roots, they become unsteady and fall. Roots fix the plant firmly to the soil. Second one, absorb water and minerals from the soil. Plants need water and minerals from the soil to grow, and roots take these and send them up to the stem and leaves. So all the plants need water and minerals to make food for the whole plant. So roots absorb these things and send them up to the stem and leaves. Third one, roots of some plants store food prepared by the plant. So we know leaves prepare food for the whole plant, and some roots store food prepared by these leaves. Plants such as carrot, radish and beetroot store food prepared by the plant. So these are the different functions of roots. Now look at this picture. What is this? Yes, this is a banyan tree. Have you swung from a banyan tree? What did you hold to swing? Yes, the hanging branch, isn't it? It looked like a hanging branch, but it is actually a hanging root. So this is look like hanging branches. Actually, this is root of banyan tree. Hanging roots of banyan tree. These grows down from the branches until they reach the ground. These roots are like pillars that provides strong support to the tree. This banyan tree also has roots under the ground, just as other trees have. Now I will show you another tree. This is desert oak tree. This is found in Australia. It grows almost tall as your classroom wall. It has very few leaves. And do you know how deep its roots go down? Yes, the length of the root is about 30 such trees lay down in a line end to end, one after another. These roots go deep into the ground till they reach the water. This water is stored in the tree trunk. When there was no water in the desert, the local people used to put a thin pipe into the trunk of the tree to drink this water. So children, each part of the plant and tree can grow, isn't it? And do you know children, which are the other things that can grow? Yes, all the living things can grow. Living things like animals, plants, trees, birds, human beings, all can grow. But the non-living things cannot grow. Non living things like sun, moon, soil, pencil, eraser, hill, mountain, these all cannot grow. So children, plants and trees gives us lots of things such as food, rain, fresh air, etc. So there is a law against cutting off trees because they are very precious. If we want to cut a tree, we should take a written permission from the government offices. So today we discussed about different parts of a plant, different types of roots such as taproot, fibrous root, hanging roots of banyan tree and desert oak tree, the things that can grow and that cannot grow. These all we learned today. I hope all of you understood. That's all for today. We will see again in the next class. Thank you.